Hey guys, this matter is still going on about Very Dark Man and Bobrisky. You know about video recording, all those stuff. Today, Very Dark Man is talking about how Falz sister is calling him names and calling him out on IG.
Sometimes true, sometimes not. So I was like, I think people know this guy is notorious. I don't think anybody's really going to believe it.
All right. First of all, Falz sister, we have already said we are going to court. But this one I be say you don't they go on podcast, they call me names, they chase clouds. The first time for your write-up, you call me ridiculous fellow. Now, you don't they call me notorious. You understand? Where that man is notorious. First of all, before I even talk, go far, who are you in everything? You understand? And secondly, sir, before you downplay me, you understand? Without your father, who are you? Without your father, I don't even remember your name. That's why I call you Falz sister. I don't know who you be without this thing. I didn't even know your father had a daughter before this. So when they call me ridiculous, they call me notorious, you better watch your mouth. We already said we are going to court. Let's go to court. Why are you going everywhere? You dey claim say cloud chaser, and now you dey go use my name till they chase clouds. Do you understand? Madam, don't act as if Very Dark Man woke up in the morning and just call names. You understand? Now the name went there for audio, now call. Now the name went the audio, I call. As soon as I don't decide, say, okay, when I want leave, who call una name for inside where they commit atrocities, and when I want come for me where be soft spot, no wahala. I ain't got no problem with that, fam. Do you understand? If they talk, everybody they talk. This is no see. Hey, now law will not be. Now lawyers will not be. Will not be God. I don't talk and before. I say give or take 6 months. You want hold me past 6 months? You know go past like that. Make I dey shake. I'm an Edo man. I will not shake for you now. If they come, they talk. If they leave me and you for inside that court, I go even win you because you don't even feel. You don't even sabi talk. I don't want to insult you, but don't call me names. He's a ridiculous fellow. Now you don't add notorious on top. You people should go and check the meaning of these words. Go and check the meaning of these words. If your people can represent themselves, which one be all this one where they go jump up and down, they do. You don't see opportunity. The daughter that nobody ever knew existed. It's not so they say they jump. When your guy man talks say Mr. Yakubu, Emma should be fraudster. You know, talk that one saying refer to the man as fraudster. You know, talk that one. That's why they call him now. When no be me originates the name now, a problem. After what he has done for Nigeria, what has he done? You understand? What has he done? I can bring out everything I've done. NSAS. I went for NSAS. They nearly caught me. Do you understand? I fight. I stand for front of that beggar bridge like this. I fight. When those boys come break people car glass, I jump down. You understand? I do it because I be patriotic citizen, not be because of anybody know me. Do you understand? You open your mouth, they talk to me, they call me ridiculous and notorious. Don't let me curse you. But this is just the final and last warning. If you go on any podcast, just leave my name. If you want to talk about me, talk about me. Don't add names to it. Notorious, ridiculous. Stop it. Falz sister, like I said, I don't know your name and I don't ever want to know your name. If you get personal beef with it, it's obvious. If you like say I don't call out one of your friends before where they do bad thing. Is it possible now? I don't call out one of your friends where collect person money before they pay you, because all of now the beef one I get for me be that. When now we people want to be able to do things and nobody will talk. Madam, this will be the final and last warning. If you go on anywhere again and call my name, you no go like what you go come up from my mouth. I will not warn you again. Don't play. Else, I swear to God, you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way. Let's see in court.
Omo, as I see this matter, this matter go long past Third Mainland Bridge. Wow. You can see Bobrisky. Bobrisky is showing that he have something that is backing him up. He doesn't care. He talks anyhow. Upon is the one that brought this matter up. He doesn't care. He still have the nerves. He still have the mind to be trading words with someone on social media, writing anyhow. Even this matter have reached Senate House. I'll still put up the video what they said about this Very Dark Man and Bobrisky case in Senate House. You can see where Bobrisky is trading words with someone. So let's see what they say in Senate House.
Money laundering charges against Idris Okuneye also known as Bobrisky, upon collection of the sum of 15 million naira. This House further notes that the publication alleges that the Idris Okuneye, upon conviction for abuse and defacing of the naira by the court, did not serve his time at the Nigeria Correctional Service, but was lodged outside the confines of the service. Disturbed about the damning allegations against Nigerian critical law enforcement agencies of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Nigerian Correctional Service, established by these hallowed chambers to fight correction and incarceration persons convicted of crime for
on financial crimes, the committees on reformatory institutions join and investigate this matter. There should be a joint committee on financial crimes and reformatory institutions.
Thank you.
Aye. Those against you say nay. That is a...
Thank you, Your Excellency, the People's Speaker. My name is Honorable Dr. Patrick Umar. I represent the entire people of Ikot-Ekpene, Esienudem, Oborokara Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm a proud son of Akwa Ibom State. I rise to move a motion on the urgent need to investigate the disturbing allegation of corruption against the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Nigerian Correction Service to save Nigeria from ridicule. Mr. Speaker, I crave your indulgence to suspend the relevant rules and allow me to take this motion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Let's see how Auntie Kemi weigh in this matter. You know, the matter that Auntie Kemi weigh in, just know that matter has go viral.
Needs to drop the case against VDM. Nigeria is on the verge of fire. Mr. Femi Falana, drop the case against VDM. Nigeria is on the verge of fire. Okay, fearless in October, protests are coming and people are going to speak their minds and you cannot stop them. Those of you eating from the presidency, you know yourselves. Mr. Falana, tell the young people, the Gen Z people who are around now, and even the millennials, tell them what happened in the 90s when the EFCC would raid and take cars and houses from Yahoo boys. They still do it. Cars and houses are the main things that the Yahoo boys had when they were raided. Mr. Falana, we criticize the EFCC of selling the cars to the parastatals. Let me make that in simple English for people watching. Anytime the EFCC seizes cars, those cars are evidence of how you're going to prosecute the people you seize them from. Because some of those cars were purchased with the money they made, and some of those cars were Tokumbo cars that were literally brought to Nigeria after someone online. I did the story about the car theft ring in Canada in 2007. When these cars come in, Mr. Magu, former chairman of EFCC, was actually selling these cars to the other ministries. That's the parastatals. You seize a car from a Yahoo boy, you are now selling it to another government agency to be using it as official cars. For example, if I'm a Yahoo boy or girl, and you now seize the car from me, you're supposed to park that car in EFCC premises while my investigation is going on. Instead, you liquidate the car and you sell it to the Ministry of Health for the employees to be riding around, doing business for the ministry, going to meetings. That is not how it's supposed to be. Mr. Tinubu, President Tinubu, needs to crack down on all this. This was what Mr. Magu was doing, and that's one of the reasons they removed him. Even during Bawa administration, the same thing was going on. Selling proceeds of Yahoo boys, especially cars, to parastatals. Now let's go back to Femi Falana. Mr. Falana, when Nuhu Ribadu of the NSA was the chairman of the EFCC during the 90s, the spokesman for the EFCC is someone I know very well and a friend. That person is Femi Babafemi, who is also now the spokesman for the NDLEA. And Femi did an excellent job, especially during the Atiku Halliburton time, as the spokesperson for the Economic Financial Crimes Commission. Mr. Falana, why don't you tell the young Gen Z that in those days when Ribadu was heading the EFCC, the houses they seized from politicians and the cars they seized from many politicians were purchased by you? Yeah, Mr. Falana, you bought houses that were seized and you brought cars that were seized. Did you buy them during an auction? No. Did you pay the EFCC to acquire those houses? Yes. So that you can resell them. Yes or no? Yes. You bought stolen goods or proceeds of stolen goods and you resold them, Mr. Falana, and you call yourself a human rights lawyer. You see, there are journalists out here who know your background, and one of them is Kemi Lawrence, formerly Kemi Olunloyo. And the whole thing that the youth has to know is that journalism is a rough draft of history. History shapes the past and the future. The evils you have done, Mr. Falana, in the past cannot be overlooked because you're part of the rotten system. You jump into every human rights case or any case where someone's been arrested by the president or by the totalitarian regimes, and you act as if you want to help them when you're actually eating with the enemy on the side. So I feel young people, especially Gen Z, need to know your background. You were buying the cars and the houses seized in EFCC raids, and you were doing business with them. You have a long history with the EFCC. Mr. Falana, did you collect 10 million on behalf of Bobrisky to make the charges go away? The money laundering charges. That's what's at hand now, not putting Folakemi in front to sue VDM. Did you or did you not